Assalamualaikum to everyone and doctor. We are from Faculty Engineering Technology and we are from Group 1. Today, we want to present about our title is Rainwater Harvesting System in Malaysia. Before of that, I want to introduce my team. So, this is my team. Firstly is Putri Mahinda. Second is me, Nur Shahid. Third is Usaid. Fourth is Haziq Zakwan. And the last one is Nur Elia Mashita. So now for the abstract. For the abstract, first, we must understanding the method of rainwater harvesting in Malaysia is accomplished by identify the mismatch between the freshwater demand and its availability is a major problem that cause global water scarcity. Second, Malaysia can be categorized as a country that has high annual rainfall as well as high domestic water consumption as proportionate to the harvest rainwater for both potable and non-potable uses. The third, rainwater is the utilization of scientific technique to collect and store rainfall, also involve collection of water from surface that rain has fallen upon. And then lastly is rainwater is especially essential in the arid areas, provide simple and cost-effective solution for meeting water requirement.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Putri Mahinda. I will elaborate about the introduction of rainwater harvesting in Malaysia. First is rainwater quality always exceeds the surface water and comparable to groundwater because of it does not come in contact with soil and rocks, where it can dissolve salts and mineral, which is harmful for potable and non-potable use. With minimal treatment and adequate care of the system, rainwater can be used as potable water as well as for irrigation. The growth of population and expansion in urbanization, industrialization, and irrigate agriculture is imposing growing demand and pressure on water resource. An approach of rainwater harvesting system into the building is an effective way to minimize the use of treated water for non-potable use. Next, we talk about the objective of rainwater harvesting system in Malaysia. The first objective is to study on potential use of rainwater harvesting in urban areas. Second is to identify the techniques and treatment system used in rainwater harvesting system. And the third is to assess the maintenance performance of rainwater harvesting system. Okay, next we talk about the problem statement. First, the first problem statement, which is the reduction of the rate of clean water resource. And second is lack of development and application of rainwater harvesting system in Malaysia.
Literature review. Water issue in Malaysia. The richer rainfall in several states in Malaysia is predicted to decrease due to climate change effect. The predicted change in the rainfall region will have serious water supply restriction in highly populated urban areas in general. Annual rainfall span in Malaysia. For comprehensive knowledge, the frequency rain events in Malaysia will range from 132 to 181 days per year. The average annual revenues water levels in Malaysia from 210 to 260, which an average of 36% for various states in Malaysia. The low and high now revenues water level are Pulau Pinang 90% and Pahang 50% respectively. Global perspective of RWHS. RWHS can be defined as a direct collection of rainwater from roof and other purpose catchment and the collection of sheet runoff from the man-made runoff nature surface catchment and rock catchment for potable and non-potable use. Study on RWS have been intensively carried out, since the system has several advantages for the environment and community over the past 4 decades. The number of studies related to RWHS has increased exponentially. At the time of this research, total publication related to the topic identified with keyword rainwater harvesting is 2000.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Haziq Zakwan bin Muhammad Zahari. I will continue to present about literature review. Okay, rainwater harvesting system in Malaysia. Following this water crisis, the Ministry of Housing and Local Government has promoted houses to install rainwater collector. Therefore, the government has issued a guideline on installing a rainwater collection and utilization system in 1999. This is to facilitate the implementation of rainwater harvesting system for residential and government buildings. In addition, that various rainwater harvesting system projects such as underground and above-ground tanks have been implemented. Most rainwater harvesting system projects in Malaysia use sensitive polyethylene for the above-ground tank. Total cost to install rainwater harvesting system range from Rm20,000 to Rm350,000, depending on the size and type of building. The Malaysian government pays attention to rainwater harvesting system and alternative resources to reduce our dependence on river and other surface waters. Okay, next is about benefit of rainwater harvesting system. In general, the benefit of rainwater harvesting system can be divided into two categories, namely environmental and economic. For environmental benefit, it can be used as alternative water supply to supplement pipe water. When used at large scale, rainwater harvesting system can help to reduce flash flood and in urban areas and minimize soil erosion as well as to prevent pollutant from entering water bodies. The economic benefit of rainwater harvesting system has been examined by several researchers. Since rainwater harvesting system is very useful for non-potable water use, it has the potential to reduce bills. Financial viability analysis of the rainwater harvesting system was assessed for single and multi-family building. Okay, next is about rainwater harvesting system type. In Malaysia, several types of rainwater harvesting systems have been implemented, namely backyard system, frontier system, and underground system. Backyard and frontier system are, are also established as collection system only, because they have no distribution system. Backyard system is the most popular because it is cheap and easy to install compared to other systems that require plumbing system. For the frontier system, it adapt the same installation concept with backyard system. A modification is usually done by replacing a polyethylene tank using the reinforced concrete tank to facilitate the maintenance work. Okay, that's all. That's all for me, and that's all for literature review. Thank you.
Next, for the recommendation, there is two recommendations that we have been highlighted. First, which is Malaysia government should started to introduce the subsidies for the premises owner who install rainwater harvesting system in Malaysia. on their own initiative. It can help to boost the implementation of rainwater harvesting system in Malaysia. The second recommendation is by restricting the usage of pipe water, especially during the critical time. It's another way for Malaysian government could employ to promote the rainwater harvesting system in Malaysia. For example, in Australia, this strategy has been put into place by limiting the use of water for non-essential uses like watering the lawn or washing the automobile at their individual location, especially during the drought season. By initially educating the public through official and informal channel, particularly among the school children, so Malaysia might imitate such a method. So the regulation and rules have to be put in a place to support this. Next, for the conclusion, the practice and the implementation of harvesting system in local and the brand and the global context has been highlighted in this chapter. There are 7 primary aspects that the previous research on rainwater harvesting system has been found, which is the use of the rainwater, its quality, its design, the party involved, the benefit and the drawback, and also its application and the technology.